Friday night took care of my weekday blues. I woke up, had breakfast, and read the news. I'm feeling relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. But I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to do.
Hey, Toby, the show's about to start.
Oh, yeah. It's a Saturday show. 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 It's a Saturday show.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday Show, AADL TV's one and only Saturday morning kids variety show. My name is Toby, and I'm Otto. And today we're talking all about helping. Have you helped anyone lately, Otto? Well, I try and do my part, but I haven't really helped anyone lately. I've been home a lot, so I haven't had the opportunity to get out there and help people. Well, that's okay, Otto. A lot of times help starts at home. Oh, yeah? Yeah, most definitely. Well, let's kick things off and go to Kashi and Christopher for the word of the day.
Hey Kashi, how you doing today?
I'm great, Christopher. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. You know, we're talking all about kindness today.
Oh, wonderful.
And I thought we would kick right off with the summer game code.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, this word is 6 letters long.
Okay.
And it's the last name of someone.
Mm-hmm.
Their first name is Fred.
Okay.
And this person had a very popular children's show. But the real reason we're talking about this person is because their very famous quote, which is, "Look for the helpers."
Oh.
So if you think you know the answer, you can go to play.aadl.org for big points.
Points.
Now, Kashi, how do you like to help?
Oh, gosh. I like to be very helpful. I like to do dishes. And I like to take care of my cat. And I like to be kind to my friends.
That's great. You know, I have such fond memories of helping out my grandparents. I would go over there and I would help them in the yard and help them with dishes and with anything else that they needed doing.
Oh, that's very kind.
It's one of my favorite memories of them.
Yeah, being helpful makes you feel good, too.
That's right. Well, listen, we're going to get the word of the day, and I'm going to say goodbye for this week.
Okay.
Keep on helping.
I will.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Lexi, there you are. Do you think you could help me with the word of the day? Well, let's see what it says. It says philanthropist, someone who loves people and who's often very generous and helps them with their money. It's a great pick, Lexi. Thanks. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Kashi and Christopher. So, Otto, what do you feel like getting into today? Well, since we're talking about helping, I thought that we could try and help as many people as possible. You mean right here in the house? Yeah, I think we can do a great job around the house helping. Okay, did you have anywhere in mind to start with? Yeah, let's start right here with Wilfredo. Oh, you know, Wilfredo doesn't talk that much. Oh, I know, but I've been talking to him a little bit more. Me and him get along real well. Okay, Well, why don't we find out what Wilfredo needs help with? All right.
Hey there, Wilfredo. How are you? Uh-oh, Toby. He says he doesn't feel very good.
Oh no, Otto, ask him what we can do to help.
Okay. Wilfredo, what can we do to help you? Okay. Toby, he says he needs some new water and some medicine. Is that something we can do?
Yeah, that's an easy one. We can help with that.
All right, Wilfredo, we'll help you the best we can.
All right, you ready? All right, Otto. I changed out Wilfredo's water. Are you ready to give him his medicine?
Yep, I sure am.
All right, Otto. One down. We helped Wilfredo, who wasn't feeling good. We changed out his water and we gave him some medicine. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel pretty good, Toby. It feels good helping people. I think we should see if there's other people that need help.
I think that's a good idea, Otto. Why don't we show the folks at home some segments while we find someone else that we can help?
Okay, sounds like a plan.
One of my heroes is a man named Mr. Rogers, who you may know from his TV shows Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Mr. Rogers once said,
"When I was a boy and I would hear about something scary, somebody getting badly hurt or something like that, I'd ask my parents or my grandparents about it, and they would usually tell me how they felt about it. In fact, my mother would try to find out who was helping the person who got hurt. Always look for the people who are helping," she'd tell us. "You'll always find somebody who's trying to help." So even today, when I read the newspaper and see the news on television, I look for the people who are trying to help.
There have been a lot of helpers in our community throughout the years. Let's take a look at some of the many helpers in Ann Arbor. Doctors, nurses, paramedics, and other medical personnel have helped to keep us healthy. Brave firefighters have helped to extinguish fires and rescue people and animals from danger. Police officers enforce rules that help keep us safe. Mail carriers help deliver mail in good weather and bad. Grocers help provide food for families. Pharmacists help people get the medicines they need. Dentists help us keep our teeth and mouths healthy. Bus drivers and other transportation workers help us get from one place to another. Teachers help us learn all about the world around us. Librarians help connect us with our community. Other important community helpers include cleaners, plumbers, construction workers, mechanics, electricians, and workers who handle trash and recycling services, among others. All of these skilled workers play an important role in our community. Well, what can the rest of us do to help? Well, the most important thing to do is to look around and see who could use a helping hand. Here are a few ways that everyday people have been able to help our Ann Arbor community over the years. Helping people in our community by raising money and collecting clothes, food, or gifts for others. Volunteering at the hospital or sewing masks or other essential items. Volunteering at the Humane Society or other local animal shelters and rescue organizations. Helping people register to vote and collecting ballot signatures. Renovating old structures or building new ones. Reading to children or helping with homework. Planting trees. Raking leaves and shoveling snow. Helping with recycling efforts. If you are interested in helping but need a little advice on how to get started, talk with your grown-ups to see how you can make a difference in your community. And visit aadl.org/The Saturday Show for other ways to help.
Good morning, friends. Today we're talking about helping, and I'm going to tell you about something that you can do that helps out around the house and also helps you. Washing the dishes. You might not be too familiar with washing dishes because you might have a dishwasher that you put everything into and you just turn it on and your dishes are done. But today I'm going to show you how to do dishes so that you can help out around the house and also you can help yourself. You can practice something we call mindfulness. Now, mindfulness is a big word for just meaning not thinking about anything, just focusing on what you're doing and letting your mind go kind of quiet and calm. So let me show you how to do dishes. And then some night after dinner, you can say, "Can I do the dishes?" And I bet somebody in your house will say, "Sure." So let's get started. You may need some help. You might want to get a stool or a chair to stand on so that you can reach into your sink. And you might want to ask a grown-up to fill up the sink with the warm water and soap, or you could just help them out doing that. I've got mine started here. And I'm really lucky. I have a big window over my sink, so sometimes when I'm doing dishes, I just stare out my window and really think about nothing. When you're doing the dishes, you can just think about the nice warm water and the motion of washing your dishes and rinsing them and putting them in the rack to dry. If you have some glassware or some sharp objects like knives and forks, you want to be careful when you're washing those. Washing dishes can be a time that's just nice and quiet and calm. You might want to try that sometime. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi. Today we're talking about helping. So let's see who we have as our helper today. It's Gracie. Remember, Gracie is a friend of Aunt Estelle. She lives right down the road. And let's see where she's going to help today. In the garden. Gracie and her parents have a beautiful garden and they enjoy working in it, but it takes a lot of work. So that's what she'll be doing today. She'll be helping her mom and dad. They've got some soil and some mulch that they need to put in. They have some markers after they've done their planting. They have little plants and seedlings. They've got some bird seed to put in those feeders for all the nice birds and, of course, for the squirrel, because they always eat out of the feeders. So let's get ready for that. So here's what we have to cut out for Gracie. We have her outfit. She's got a plant ready to be planted. She has her little rake. She's got some more seeds and seedlings that she needs to put in. She has a hat to protect her from the sun. Let's get to work. Here she goes. Let's get her ready. Gosh, she almost looks too fancy to be gardening. What do you think about that hat? Looks to me like it rides a little bit low. I think maybe we need to trim a little bit more off. And that is totally okay to do, because it's your paper towel. And you could make it anything you want. Let's see. Let's see if I took enough off of that one. Well, that's still a little bit much on her eye. She won't be able to see her plants. I think I like this to have rounded edges. That's better. All right, here she is. Whoop. This hat, I'm telling you what. There we go. Now, Gracie is all ready to work in her garden. Where do you think she should put that flower? Bye. See you next time.
Hey, fellas, what are you up to? Oh, hey, Big Fred, what are you doing down here? Oh, I snuck down here when you were changing Wilfredo's water. Well, how are you? What's going on? Oh, not much. I heard you're looking to help some people, though, Otto. You heard right, I am. Do you need help with anything? You know, come to think of it, I do. With what? Well, I've got a library book that's coming due, but I can't find it. I've looked everywhere. A library book? Otto, do you think you can help me find my library book? Yep, absolutely. I'm on it. All right, let's do it. Is it under here? Nope. Is it under here? Nope. Is it in here? Nope. Is it mixed in with DJ Mars's records? Nope. Is it in here? Nope. Is it in here? Nope. Is it under here? Nope. But, Toby, you should vacuum under there. Say, there's a bunch of library books right here. Big Fred, are you sure your book didn't get mixed up with the rest? I don't know, Otto. It might have got mixed up. Is there one in there called The Size of the Truth? Let me check. The Size of the Truth. Yep, it's right here, Fred. Oh, how fantastic! Otto, I am so grateful for you helping me. You did such an amazing job helping me find my library book. Thank you, Otto. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, Fred. I'm really happy to help out.
So, Otto, were you able to help Fred find his library book?
I sure was, Toby. I looked really hard for it, and I helped him find it.
Well, that's really good, dude. You want to take another break for some segments? And while the folks at home are watching, we can find one more person to help today.
Boy, that sounds great.
Do you have clothing that no longer fits? If so, you can donate it. Many nonprofit organizations will accept donations of clean clothing in good condition. That means it does not have any stains or tears. You can also donate a lot of other products you find around your house. For example, toothbrushes, first aid supplies, and cleaning supplies and hygiene supplies like soap. Just make sure that they are in their original packaging and unopened. The kitchen is a great place to look for donations. You can donate non-perishable foods. That means that they will not spoil or go bad if they are left out at room temperature. The best place to look is in a pantry if you have one or on a shelf. Items like cans and boxes and jars make great donations. Just remember to check for the expiration date, which is often found on the top or bottom of the product. This one says it's good through 2023. So I know I have plenty of time to donate it to someone in need. And the great thing about donations is they not only help people, but they also help the planet, because all of the things that you're donating might otherwise end up in the trash can and then go into a landfill. But instead, it goes to someone who needs it, and you're really helping out. It's a good idea to get a grown-up involved to help you decide what around your house is good to donate and to make sure that it goes to the place it needs to go. You can always look up on organizations' websites or call them and find out what kinds of products are best to donate. Thanks for helping out.
Hi everybody, my name's Ellie, and since we're talking about helping this week, I wanted to talk to you guys about donating. Donating is a great way to help your local organizations, local charities, or not local charities, whatever place that you feel means a lot to you. It's always a good idea to donate. And a very easy way and kind of a passive way to start saving up to donate is by having donation jars. So whenever you have a loose bill or spare change, you can always drop it into your donation jar. It's kind of like a piggy bank. And today, I wanted to decorate a new one with you. So what you'll need is whatever kind of jar you want. It can be as big or as small as you need it to be. You will need paper. You'll need markers, tape, and scissors. And you could always paint your jar or use puff paint or markers on your jar itself, but I'm gonna do paper and tape it around. So let's get started. All right, great. Now we have our little sign for our jar. So I'm just gonna tape it on, but you can glue it if you want. You can really do it whichever way you want. This is your creative project. This is your jar to go crazy with. I'm just gonna tape though. So I have my tape here. I'm gonna do my little the loop technique and put it on one side and then one more for the other side. And then, this is the trickiest part, is lining this up just right. Okay, that seems good. We're gonna go all the way around. There we go. I'm going to take just a little bit more tape to secure any edges because I don't want this coming off. Okay, just like that. And there's our donation jar. And if you're feeling, extra special, you can take some ribbon or string. I'm gonna get a lot actually, because I'm gonna double it up. And you can tie it around the top. Make a little bow. Especially if there's stuff on your jar, like stamps for like the sell-by date and stuff. It's a nice way to cover it up a little bit. Just like so. And like I said, if you wanted, you can always cut a hole on the lid of your jar so you have a little slot to drop in money, but it might be hard to do. So if that is the route you want to go, make sure you ask for help. And I think that's all there is left to this jar. Oh, one more thing. Happy donating. Bye.
Hey there, Steph. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you, Otto?
Oh, I'm pretty good. I decided that today I was going to go around and help as many people as I could. I already helped Wilfredo, who wasn't feeling good, and I helped Big Fred find a library book. Is there anything that I can do to help you?
Well, actually there is. So I've been getting the garden ready for winter, and I cut down a bunch of zinnias that need to be gotten rid of. So if you could help with that, that would be great.
Oh, does Toby know what to do?
Yes, he knows.
Okay, well, I'll grab him, and me and Toby will help you with the garden. Sound good?
Yes, thank you so much, Otto.
Thanks for letting me help.
Oh, anytime.
All right, Toby. I asked Stephanie if she needed some help, and she said she needed us to tie up the zinnias that she cut down. Are these them?
Yep, Otto, we just gotta tie these up so we can take them out to the trash for the compost guys to pick up.
Okay, seems like a pretty easy job. I'm here to help.
All right, well, you can help me by putting your hand right here so that I get a nice tight knot.
Okay, I can do that. Like this, Toby?
Yep, Otto, that's perfect. All right. Good job, bud.
Welcome to the garden and how to help our animal friends in autumn. Bees will love if you plant flowers that will flower for a long time into autumn, like these ones and these brown-eyed Susans. They will flower for a long time. Another flower that will flower for a long time is often sunflowers. They will provide the bees with food, and when they finish flowering, the seeds will provide food for both squirrels, birds, and chipmunks. So you can see how the birds have already started picking out the seeds, and you can see that the squirrel already picked up some of the heads. Another flower that's very popular with bees when it's flowering is purple coneflower. When it's done flowering, if you leave the flower heads in the garden, you will see how the birds will pick at the seeds and how the squirrels bite off the heads and run away with them. Another way to help is to, when you're raking the leaves, put some in the flower bed. It will make a nice warm cozy layer for the bugs to sleep in over winter. It will also help the vole, for example. You can see this is one of his tunnels. He lives under the leaves in winter. The leaves will keep him warm and give him plenty of bugs to eat. It will also give the birds that comes back in this early spring a place to find the bugs they want to eat. Having a brush pile in the corner of the yard is also a good way to give bees and butterflies a place to sleep in the winter. Doesn't have to be as big as this one. Any little pile will help.
Hello, Graham here. Welcoming you to my backyard. I just wanted to show you some things that I do around the yard to help wildlife. First thing is I don't mow everything. So I have a little border around the house that I keep mowed. But on the north and south sides, I have these areas that are tall grass bushes and trees. This is probably one of the best things you can do to help wildlife. These natural areas provide a lot of cover, food, and nesting areas for wildlife. In the past few years, I've had some milkweed start to come up in the lawn. Milkweed is synonymous with monarchs, but many bee species and other butterfly species feed on the nectar. Also, hundreds of species of insects are known to use milkweed as a food source. Now, granted, it's a little more effort mowing around these, but you get a good return on your investment. This is one of the brush piles I have around the house. I've got a couple that are out of sight, but this one I started strictly for habitat when I moved in. Now this gets sticks and junk from this corner of the yard. It starts to grow, but at some point you'll reach an equilibrium. What you throw on will settle or decompose. So this has stayed about the same size for about 8 to 10 years now. This is a great little spot. It provides shelter and food for all kinds of animals. It's fun watching the birds work it over for food and nesting materials. And wildlife viewing is always more enjoyable when the wildlife is outside the house and not inside. I just finished mulching this part of the lawn. I abhor raking, so I mulch as much as I can. And when I mulch, I leave it all in place. I don't bag it and throw it somewhere else. That preserves some of the insulating properties of the leaf fall, or leaf litter. Now this benefits plant and small animals alike. I'll probably have some cleanup in the spring, but most of this will decompose and get incorporated in the soil, especially if we have a good blanket of snow over it. So there are just a few very simple, low effort and low to no cost things you can do in the fall to help animals over the winter. And hopefully in the following spring and summer, you'll have a nice diversity of animals for you and your family, including the pets, to enjoy.
Today we talk about the recycled plastic bottle and metal cans. You don't have to scrub these plastic and metal container with soap and water to make them clean enough to eat off. But take a moment, give them a rinse. To make the process even more earth-friendly is to rinse them in reused dishwaters. Do you know, although the recycle centers have a heat process that can burn off small amount of stuck-on food, the bad news is for any paper or cardboard that is contaminated with a drop of yogurt may not make a huge difference. It adds up. And even a small bit of oil or grease, like salad dressing, can ruin the whole entire load of paper recyclable. I thought it would be nice for you can turn this recycled plastic bottle into a bird feeders and turn a recycle can into a bug shelters for the upcoming winter. One can use any type of plastic bottle you can find around your house. As you can see here, I even used the mouthwash bottle to make one. Just make some holes that you can stick wooden spoons or twigs through so that the bird can perch on. And then above that, you want to make another set of holes so that the bird could get to the food. After that, you can just pour your bird seed in, and now you have yourself a bird feeders. As for metal cans, you can remove the label after you clean it, and then you can find some recycled material such as rolled up papers, toilet paper rolls, or plastic straws. And if you prefer, you could choose more natural kind of material such as the bamboo cane, twig, dry leaves, and bark to put inside the can to provide shelter for the insects. After that, you want to make sure you find a sunny spot and 3 feet above the ground to secure it in such a way so it does not move around. Thank you for providing a home for the insect and food for the bird for this coming season. Thank you for watching.
Well, Otto, today you helped Wilfredo, Big Fred, and Stephanie. You got everybody in the house.
Yeah, I did, and I feel pretty good about it.
Do you feel good?
Yeah, helping people makes me feel good. I feel like I accomplished something, but boy, am I tired.
Yeah, that makes sense. You did a lot of hard work today helping people. But there is one more person that you can help.
Is it you, Toby? Because I don't know if I have the energy for that.
Nope, dude, it's you. You helped a lot of other people today, and now you get to help yourself a little bit.
Well, how do I do that?
Well, there's a lot of different ways that you can help yourself. And after a hard day of work, one of those ways is relaxing.
Relaxing is helping?
Yeah, you see, sometimes when I get overwhelmed or anxious or feel like I've got a lot to do, I have to take a second to help myself. And one of the ways I do that is through breathing.
Well, I breathe all the time, Toby.
Yeah, but I got a special breathing technique. Let's try it. It's called the breathing square. Ready? All right, we're going to make a square in the air, and I'll count for you, and I'll tell you what to do. The first one is, as we go up, we're going to breathe in. And then across the top, we're going to hold that breath. Then down the side, we're going to exhale. And down across the bottom, we're going to hold our breath before we start over again. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? All right, I guarantee you, if you do that a couple times, you'll feel a lot more calm. And then after that, you can spend the rest of the day relaxing.
Oh boy, relaxing. I think we should make some music and play with some Legos and maybe, of course we gotta have dinner. Oh, I'm so excited to relax. I don't know what to do first.
Well, that's okay, bud. We can do as much or as little as you'd like. We did a great thing today by helping all those people, and I hope you feel good about it.
I do, Toby, and thanks for helping me to help myself.
Well, that's our show for today, folks. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like more resources, you can head on over to aadl.org/The Saturday Show. There's some cool information about donating and other things that you can do to help people. If you'd like to drop us a line, you can send us an email at tss@aadl.org. We'd love to hear from you. And until next time,
keep helping!